Legends have fallen, records have shattered, and a new legend has emerged. This is the story of Luke Littler, darts teenage prodigy, whose rise has shaken darts to its core. Luke Littler has been invited to football matches, Formula One races, and talk shows, rubbing shoulders with stars like David Beckham and Lando Norris. In this video, you will see how Littler went from outclassing icons like MVG to Premier League domination and silencing critics.
Can he? Can he? Yes! You beauty! Luke Littler is it, a 9-dart finish in the final of the Premier League.
Did you know that Luke Littler picked up his first dart at just 18 months old? His story starts in the quiet town of Warrington, where a toddler who was barely tall enough to reach the board, yet already imitates the celebrations of legends like Raymond van Barneveld. Fast forward almost a decade, and Littler's raw talent was impossible to ignore. By age 12 in 2019, Littler wasn't just playing up in youth events, he was taking down opponents twice his age to seize the England Youth Grand Prix title. And at 14, he did the near impossible. He topped the England Youth Open and then, in the same year, stunned the adult ranks by claiming his first senior title at the Irish Open. Luke didn't just want to play, he wanted to conquer. And as if that wasn't enough, Littler established his supremacy by defending his Junior Darts Corporation World Championship title and standing undefeated as World Youth Champion, all before turning 17. Every trophy was a sign that a new hero was rising, and this was only just the beginning. But 2024 was when the world took notice. Littler's remarkable run to the 2024 World Championship final made him a household name. Entering as a total outsider, Littler powered past the 5-time world champion Raymond van Barneveld to reach the quarter-finals.
What a performance! What a player! And what a story here at the World Championship!
And in the semi-finals, Littler crushed 2018 world champion Rob Cross to secure his place in the final at just 16 years old.
On double 10, and he finishes it on double 10. Luke Littler by name, but right now arguably the biggest name in world darts.
Just when you thought the legend was unstoppable, all hope was shattered in an instant. Luke reached the 2024 World Championship final, ready to claim his crown. But standing in his way was world number 1 Luke Humphries. It was a battle of nerves and skill, but eventually Littler lost by a score of 7-4.
The ascension is complete. Luke Humphries is the greatest darting force on the planet right now. The world number 1.
Although he faced defeat, he gained the admiration of millions of fans. So, what changed after this first heartbreak? That loss became his fuel, his motivation to return stronger. Littler studied that defeat, learned from it, and used it as a catalyst for his 2025 World Championship. And once again, Littler blazed his way into the 2025 World Championship. This time, not just to thrill the stage, but to make sure the trophy left with him. Littler faced Ryan Michael in the debut round, and he wasted no time in making history. He defeated Michael with a score of 3-1 and, in the final set, made a new World Championship record with a stunning 140.91 average. This wasn't simply another win, it was the moment the world officially met its latest legend. In the quarterfinals, Littler faced Nathan Aspinall, ranked 12th in the world, who knew what Littler was capable of. The pressure was immense, but Littler was fearless, outscoring Aspinall to claim a powerful 5-2 victory.
Matches. He wants tops for the match. Luke Littler eventually gets rid of the granite Nathan.
Yet their rivalry didn't end there. At the 2025 USA Darts Championship, Aspinall avenged that defeat, edging Littler 6-4. Stepping up into the semi-finals with the title in sight, Littler took on Stephen Bunting, another battle-hardened veteran. This match was a showcase of pure skill. 2 consecutive 180s and a 170 checkout in the second-last leg set up a 6-1 triumph that sent him straight to the final. Now Luke got to the final round again, but this time fully prepared to claim what he couldn't last year, the title. His ultimate challenge was Michael van Gerwen, a darts legend. The match started, Littler began boldly, claiming the first set 3-1 and then averaging an impressive 115 in the second. By the fourth set, he had built a commanding 4-0 lead, leaving Van Gerwen searching for solutions. Van Gerwen fought back with a stunning 132 checkout in the fifth set, but Littler replied to him with a 130 checkout, proving he could match the legend shot for shot. Now Littler's throwing his final sets, and everybody is thinking, can he shatter records? And can this 17-year-old take down a legend? And yes, he then did the unthinkable.
Achieve his destiny to be world champ. The button has been passed. This generation's special talent beats the great Michael Van Gerwen.
With Alexandra Palace on its feet, this teenager from Warrington dethroned the mighty MVG with a 7-3 victory and became the youngest 2025 PDC World Darts Champion, sending shockwaves through the darting world. In that moment, he proved he was built for the biggest moments in darts history. And if you thought this was enough for Luke, you are terribly mistaken, because he then took on the biggest non-ranking stage and flattened it. But what happens when legends feel threatened by the new king? After he and Luke Humphries flopped at the World Cup, darts legend Dennis Priestley called them out, claiming they let their country down. Littler replied, "I've done more in 12 months than he did in his entire career." And with his 54 titles versus Priestley's 47, he's got proof. This wasn't a kid fearing legends, it was a kid challenging them on every claim. And here comes the big reveal you've been waiting for. Littler has declared his mission to eclipse Phil Taylor's legendary 16 world titles. Littler has already built a legacy that most players only dream of. He holds 23 PDC titles and 24 WDF and BDO titles combined, along with 5 major championships, proving that age is no match for pure talent. But titles alone don't tell the full story. His brilliance has earned him 3 Guinness World Records, the youngest PDC champion, the highest debut average at 106.2, and the youngest match winner on the world stage. Littler's setting the bar for the future. Now, it's not just greatness in the making, this is greatness fully arrived. So the question still stands. Can anyone stop Luke Littler? Well, not easily. But the challenge is quietly taking shape. Rising talents like Jaden and Jack Johnson are already carving paths that mirror Littler's own, young, fearless, and steadily climbing the same mountain. Luke Littler's rise eclipses Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, and even the King of England. Suddenly darts cool again, and one thing's for sure, from here on out, every match is must-see TV. Blown away by Luke Littler's rise? Subscribe and comment below. Can anyone stop him, or is he the future GOAT?